What's up YouTube, this is Naruto340 and I'm bringing you a new deck for the month of February. Alright, as you can see, a little quick overview. We are looking at the March ban list and it's going to be Monarchs. I have a feeling that this deck is going to be very popular since the deck could be really fast since there's 2 Cyber Dragons and 2 Treeborn Frogs. If you guys don't know what the point of those 2 cards are, they're pretty much floaters and they pretty much linger out on the field, so you can use them for your tributes to get out these guys. So here's the deck list. 3 Rises, 3 Kaias, 2 Mobius, 2 Cyber Dragons, 1 Snipe Hunter, 3 DD Warrior Ladies, 2 Trap Holes. I have these cards in here because I can't find any other bottomless trap holes. If you guys have any, I kind of need them, so please offer them. I'm actually looking for hollow versions, please. So yes, 2 Phoenix Wind Blast, 1 bottomless, as you can see. Call of the Haunted, Torrential, Book of Moon, Pot of Avarice, 3 Level Eaters, 3 Turbo Synchron, 2 Treeborn Frogs, Sangan, Enemy Controller, Mystic, sorry for the glare guys, these are Soul Exchange, Heavy Storm, Brain Control, Double Summon, and this is a Proxy Mirror Force. Alright, so let me tell you guys a little bit about this deck. It's extremely fast, it's been testing quite well, and as you can see, if you guys don't know anything about this card, and pretty much these 2 cards, these are the cards essentially that makes this deck ridiculously fast. Here are some combos that you can go with. Pretty much turn 2, if you are going second and you have this card and a Monarch in your hand, it's an instant +1. Drop a Cyber Dragon. This will bait out any bottomless, whatever, and torrential, whatever, early out throughout the game. If they don't have that, then it's easy access to any of these 3. You know what Ryza does? It returns 1 card to the back to the top of the deck. Kai's removes. Mobius destroys back row. I have a feeling in this slow format, it's gonna be spell and trap heavy. So you guys teching in this Mobius might be a good idea. Next, we look at Snipe Hunter. Snipe Hunter, I haven't seen lately being used since the decks were a lot quicker and we had Dad and all that good stuff. But now that this March ban list is coming around, I have a feeling the pace is going to be a lot slower. And this card right here, if you guys don't know what it does, is pretty much you roll a dice. If it's any number between 2 and 5, you get to destroy any card on the field by discarding 1 card. The discarding is very important since if we want to get these guys right here, these 3, and these 2 in the graveyard as quickly as possible. Now, if you guys don't know what Level Eater does, it's pretty easy. Level Eater can be used numerous amount of times. It's not you can use this over and over again. His effect. When this card's in the graveyard and you have a monster that's a level 5 or more, you can make that monster, let's say Quick Draw Synchron. Here's a level 5. Yes, level 5. You remove 1 level from him so he becomes level 4, and you special summon this card out on the field. So it's a quick Junk Warrior, or you can use this special summon to bring out your bad boys right here. So that's pretty much that. Treeborn Frog, you guys know what Treeborn Frog does. It's pretty much staple in any Monarch build. Quick Draw Synchrons in 3. I found this card to be very useful since it makes me discard these 2 if I have them in my hand, and it's considered a special summon. Also, Monarch decks were based off of just pretty much Monarchs, and it was very limited in that sense. However, now that synchros are very big, we need tuners, and yes, this doesn't open up much for synchros. It only allows us Junk Warrior, Junk Archer, and all those other things with Synchron in its name, but it still gives us that versatility. Sangan searches out Treeborn Frog, this guy, whatever else you see out here. The standard removal, the standard, if there's any Stardust Dragon that we can't get over, this is the card to go to. Torrential standard, Book of Moon standard, Pot of Avarice, because if we have any of these cards that we need back in our decks, we can always recycle our cards that way. Mirror Force standard, double summon. Sometimes we don't have the ideal hand and it is okay, it's whatever, but when we have something like a DD Warrior Lady and we do have this Mobius or Caius or whatever and we need that card, we can always double summon. But this is an iffy card. This is more like a tech card for me. Brain Control standard, Heavy Storm standard. Soul Exchange in 3s are a good thing. Why? If they have a Dark Arm Dragon, for example, or a Judgment Dragon, and those things are ridiculously powerful, and yet you have one of these guys here, these two, you can easily use Soul Exchange, summon out one of these two, pop the card, remove it, or put it back to the top of the deck, screwing up their big plays, and yeah, landing you a big win. Mystic Space Typhoon standard, enemy controllers, a very good card in this format. I think it's going to be a very good card in this format because I can tribute this card or this card and take over whatever big monster you have and then bring out my big monsters. So yeah, this is the deck list. Please rate, please subscribe, and yeah, this is Naruto 340 and I'm out.